Good evening. It's Eric Jones Jr., the underdog with the heroic heart. What's your superpower? Everyone has a superpower. Everyone has something that makes them an extraordinary person. Everyone has something that pushes them over the edge, that gives them that strength that it might not give nobody else. My superpower are these. My disability is my superpower. The reason why I say that it's my superpower is because I have to make adjustments every single day at things that I do because I might not have the reach. I might not have the strength. So I have to figure out some other kind of way to get the job done. I remember recently I got my own place, had to start all over. And I had some food, but it was in a can. And I had a can opener, but it was the old school can opener, and it was a struggle for me to open it because I don't really have muscle in my fingers. So I'm trying to turn it. I put a towel over the can and I'm turning it and I'm turning and it still wouldn't open. It opened enough where I could put a fork, a knife to pull it back just a little bit so then I could pour what was in the can onto the bowl. And now some people would have gave up. I didn't because I was hungry. I had to eat. If I didn't do that, I wouldn't have been able to eat. And I wasn't going to I could have been upset. I could have been frustrated. And I was like, all right, let's breathe. What can I do to get this done? And that's what you have to do. You have to figure out what so-called limits you to not being able to do something, but makes you have adjustments to make adjustments in your life. Like, you have to think about it. What is something somebody else would look at you and say, he shouldn't be able to do that. She shouldn't be able to do that. I could give a damn what somebody else thinks about me or says about me when it comes to my arms, because they don't know. I done had to have 16 surgeries since 6 months all the way until I was 17 years old. Broken bone, not me falling and breaking bones, them breaking my bones to straighten my arms, to move cartilage from fingers, to putting metal plates in my hand, all through being a kid. It ain't like I got injured and it was like, let's take them to the hospital. No. I don't care what somebody has to say when I wasn't going to the gym and lifting weights. I don't got that. I don't got that gym strength. I got heart strength. I ain't gonna give up. You gonna have to kill me if you gonna defeat me strength. Like, you gotta do whatever it takes. And I've been sitting here and I've been struggling mentally, thinking about all the stuff that I'm going through financially, going through in my personal life. And I'm like, man, I've been in worse situations. This ain't gonna stop me. This not gonna define who I am. This is just a chapter in my life. And we all go through that. We all go through a chapter or chapters in our lives where it looks like it's just real ugly. It looks like, man, that F5 storm coming. And you look at that storm, you say, what's good? I see you coming. Do you see me coming? Because we gonna fight. And I'm gonna get all the way through this. No matter what you bring to me, no matter what you throw at me, I'm not going to give up. And that's how you got to use your superpower. Like, I ain't giving up. I'm not going to stop. Because if you stop, that means somebody else is going to stop. If you stop, that curse in your family going to continue. If you stop, your happiness might derail somebody else's happiness. If you stop, that person that didn't get to hear the video or didn't get to see you do whatever it is that you do, killed theyself. Now, you might not know that is the reason why, but whatever you do is to help somebody else. And I realized that. Like, I'm just going to talk to y'all tonight. So, I didn't never understand, like, why did I have to be born this way? Why me? Why me, Lord? I used to pray, come on, let me wake up in the morning and have normal arms like everybody else. Excuse me. I used to be like, man, have a dream. You know how you close your eyes and you dream like, ooh, I dreamed that I had normal arms, but I wake up and them dreams was gone. And I used to cry, and I still do. I still cry like, man, why? And it's not why now, it's, man, my shoulder hurt. Man, it feel like I can't use my left arm, and my left arm is my dominant arm. My right hand, I can't really do nothing but eat and write and maybe operate a little bit. But I realized I was born with club hands, and I had to go through 16 different surgeries, being poked because you can't find a vein over probably 1,000,000 times. I had to be joked on, bullied, wanted to commit suicide, all to help somebody else out. It wasn't about me. God knew I had the heart to go through everything I went through to help somebody else out. And you got the same thing. You might not have a physical disability, but you got a superpower. You got a superpower inside you that is to help somebody else out. You know how superheroes are. Y'all know how Superman, Spider-Man, all the Marvels that y'all watch. I don't need to watch no superhero movie. I look in the mirror and I say, boy, man, you the only superhero I need to know. And you the only one that need to get up and go save the world. I'm not worried about nobody else. You got to be worried about yourself and be the best version of yourself. And when you be the best version of yourself, you're going to be somebody's superhero. And it ain't going to be a family member. It ain't going to be somebody you grew up with. It's going to be somebody on the other side of the country, other side of the world that you help out. You go through what you go through. You go through what you grow through so somebody else don't have to go through. Let me say that again. You go through and grow through what you have to go through so somebody else don't have to grow through. I've went through what I've had to go through so somebody else, it might not be a physical disability because I'm a black man in America. So I know how it is to be a black man in America. I know how it is to deal with racism. People don't care that my arms are short. People don't care that the only reason I really get a job is because I know somebody or it's a temp service. People don't know everything that I've went through. And my job is to tell people what I've went through, what I've grew through, so they don't have to go through some of the same struggles. They don't have to go through some of the same depression, some of the same anxiety, some of the same failures, some of the same mistakes that I went through. So your superpower is for you to find out what it is inside you that makes you a better person, that makes you somebody else's superhero. You don't gotta have a cape. I don't got no cape. Y'all might catch me in a t-shirt, some high socks, and some flip-flops and some shorts. And I'm gonna save some people. Because God, He didn't create us to have capes. To be a superhero, all you need is heart. All you need is that will to never give up. I don't care how hard it is. And things could get hard. Lights could get cut out. Eviction notice could be there. Your car getting repoed. You have no health insurance, but you're going through some pain, but you can't go get it fixed because you don't want to add more debt. Like, things can happen to you, but you can't give up. You can't give up. I didn't give up, and I don't want you to give up. Whoever hears this, I don't want you to give up. If you feel like giving up, email me. Eric Jones Jr. Speaks at gmail.com. Eric Jones Jr. Speaks at Facebook. Message me. Let's talk. Because everybody going through something. Everybody's been through something. But I want you to understand that just because it's dark right now, it's going to get light. Because guess what? When you go to sleep and you wake up, you go to sleep, it's dark. You wake up, it's light. When you go to bed, you hit the light. And when you wake up, you turn it on. So even when it's dark, something is brewing to turn that light on for you. Get through them storms that you're going through. You're a superhero. You got superpowers. Mine is heart. Heroic effort and realizing truth. I had to realize my truth that, hey, my arms ain't gonna get no longer. I ain't gonna get no extra muscles. I'm not gonna get nothing extra. God ain't gonna say, boop, magic. No. It all came from here. What's your superpower? Who are you? Who are you here to save? What you going through? How is it helping somebody else? Don't stop believing in yourself, even when other people stop believing in you. Other people's opinion don't determine your ability. You got to get up and get up and get up and get up, because you're going to get knocked down and knocked down and knocked down and knocked down and knocked down. That's the crazy thing. I've been knocked down since day one. As soon as I came out the womb, boom. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, hold on. I done got punched in the face as soon as I came out the womb, because guess what? I was born in the 80s and they didn't know. Wait a minute. We ain't never... Exactly. They didn't know. I was 1 out of 4. I'm born 1 out of 4 million people. The doctors had to research. I've been punched in the face by life since birth, and I get up every time. Because you can measure my arms, but you can't measure my heart. Everyone has heart, but do you have heart? Y'all have a great evening.